Right now, there are people living in the United States who have worked for years, paid Social Security taxes from every paycheck, and assume those benefits will automatically be there for them later. No one told them to check anything. No one explained how their immigration status connects to those benefits. But inside the Social Security system, your work history and your legal status are already linked together. And those two things are used to determine whether you qualify, how much you receive, and in some cases, whether payments continue at all. Most people only realize this connection when they apply and see something they did not expect. Today, we are going to break down exactly how green card status affects Social Security benefits using official SSA rules. And there is one connection between your immigration record and your future payments that almost nobody explains. We will get to that before the end. Immigration attorneys often charge $250 to $400 per hour for this explanation. You are getting the same information right now. I am David, and I spent time going through the official Social Security Administration and immigration documentation on this topic. Everything here comes directly from SSA.gov and USCIS.gov. Before we go through this completely, SSA and USCIS do not send personal explanations when rules connect across systems like this. They publish updates and expect you to find them. Subscribe and turn on notifications so this reaches you before it affects your benefits or your status. And join our WhatsApp community in the description, where updates are shared the moment they are confirmed. One message in the right group can answer a question for an entire family. Now let me show you exactly what we found. Here is what is confirmed under SSA rules. According to the Social Security Administration, lawful permanent residents, green card holders, can qualify for Social Security benefits if they earn enough work credits, just like U.S. citizens. Here is what is circulating in many communities that is not accurate. Some people believe that you must become a U.S. citizen to receive Social Security benefits. That is not correct. The difference between these two ideas matters because it changes how people plan their work, retirement, and immigration steps. We are going to make sure you understand exactly what is true and what is not. The first thing the official documentation confirms about this is eligibility through work credits. According to SSA guidelines at ssa.gov, you need 40 work credits to qualify for retirement benefits. That usually equals about 10 years of work. It does not matter whether those years happened before or after you received your green card, as long as the work was authorized and Social Security taxes were paid. You might be wondering, does your green card itself give you eligibility? The answer is no. The green card allows you to work legally and build credits, but eligibility comes from the credits, not the card itself. This applies to green card holders, naturalized citizens, and even some visa holders who worked legally. It does not apply to individuals who worked without authorization or did not have Social Security taxes deducted. But the second point is where most people have been given wrong information. According to SSA rules, your immigration status still matters at the time you apply for benefits. Even if you earned 40 credits, you must be in a qualifying legal status when applying or receiving benefits. Say exactly this when speaking to SSA about your case. I want to confirm my eligibility for Social Security benefits based on my current immigration status and work credits. Nothing more, nothing less. Never say, I am not sure if I was allowed to work when I earned these credits. Because under SSA verification rules, your earnings record already exists. Questioning it verbally does not change the record and can complicate the discussion. Immigration attorneys charge around $300 per hour to explain this interaction between work credits and status. This is the same information. Third, and this connects directly to the hidden element I mentioned, your benefit amount is calculated based on your highest 35 years of earnings, but many green card holders only work part of their lives in the United States. You might be wondering, what happens to the missing years? The answer is those years are counted as zero. That reduces the average and lowers your monthly payment. For example, someone with 12 years of U.S. earnings will have 23 years counted as zero in the calculation. That is why the maximum benefit in 2026 can reach around $3,800 per month, but most people receive closer to $1,700 to $2,200 depending on their work history. And fourth, this is the detail most coverage never reaches. According to SSA international rules, some countries have totalization agreements with the United States. These agreements allow you to combine work credits from another country with your U.S. credits to qualify. But this only applies to certain countries listed on ssa.gov. It helps you qualify, but your benefit amount is still based on U.S. earnings. Consider a real scenario. Someone worked 7 years in the U.S. as a permanent resident and had previous work history abroad. They assumed they did not qualify because they had fewer than 40 U.S. credits. Under SSA totalization rules, those foreign credits could have helped them qualify. The correct action would have been to verify eligibility under international agreements. That single difference changed whether they qualified for benefits. Now here is the connection that almost no coverage reaches. And this is what I mentioned at the beginning. Your immigration status does not just affect your legal residency. It directly affects how and when your Social Security benefits are paid. For example, if a green card holder leaves the United States for an extended period, SSA rules may affect whether payments continue. In some cases, benefits can be paused depending on residency status and location. In real terms, someone eligible for $1,800 per month could see payments interrupted if their residency status changes in a way that affects eligibility rules. Most people do not learn about this connection until they experience a delay or interruption in payments. Here is your exact plan. Write this down or save this video. Step 1. Log into your Social Security account at ssa.gov. Step 2. Check your total work credits and earnings history. Step 3. If you are unsure about eligibility, call 1-800-772-1213 and say exactly, "I need to confirm my Social Security eligibility based on my work credits and current status." Do not add anything else. Step 4. Never assume eligibility without checking your record. Step 5. Share this with one person you know who is a green card holder. Send it directly to their phone. Also, for immigration-related information, visit uscis.gov or call 1-800-375-5283. Free legal help is available at immigrationadvocates.org and nilc.org. 2 warnings before we finish. First, immigration scams. There are people charging money for forms that are free. There are fake consultants who promise results and file nothing. Only work with licensed attorneys or accredited representatives. Second, benefit scams. The SSA will never call asking for payment or personal details. They will not threaten to stop your benefits by phone. If you receive a suspicious call, hang up and call 1-800-772-1213 directly. I want to hear from you. Which country are you originally from, and have you ever checked your Social Security credits? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one. What we covered today is documented, confirmed, and already affecting people across this country. SSA and USCIS will not send you a personal explanation when rules connect like this. This channel will. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and join the WhatsApp community in the description so updates reach you directly. I am David. You have rights in this country. You have benefits you have earned. Knowing both protects everything. Take care of yourself.